Oh, what have we got here? Oh, we've got a garfish on. Oh, it's a catfish. 3, 2, 1, get up. Yeah, doggy. Bang. There we go. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another one. 24 hours camping solo in a mangrove forest. That is what is about to go down. We're on the hunt for some monster crabs. Ow! I've just unloaded a tent and a couple of camping things way up there in the bush. So my backpack is quite light right now. We've got a big steam ahead of us today. We've got to find a monster crab. I've got a crab hook. I've got one little hand line, and that's all we've got on us. Next 24 hours, we're going to be out here in this mangrove forest trying to find food, trying to sleep in a bloody tent with all these sandflies and mosquitoes. It's going to be a grind. Strap yourselves in. We're hopefully going to put a monster crab around the fire. Here we go, here we go. Check this out. That there is a mud crab hole. See all that sand kicked up there? Big, fresh mud crab hole. Let's see if anyone's home. Empty. Just got to be very cautious out here while I'm walking around. Obviously I'm out here by myself. No one has any idea where I am, and there are crocodiles out here, so sleeping in a tent is not a great idea to be sleeping in crocodile country. But it's something I've wanted to do for a bloody long time. Just got to stay very, very cautious when we're near that water's edge, because we are up here in crocodile country, and that's not a good way to go. That is what we're looking for. That is a big hole, man. All that dirt kicked up around the side. That's a big hole, bruh. Come on, come on. Come on. Big mama. It's empty. It's not even that deep. Look, that's how deep it goes. It's nothing. How weird is this? Some little bird's been attacked. You can see all the bird feathers. You can even see a little bit of blood there. But the strangest thing is there's not one footprint. Like, this is very muddy stuff. Any animal, cat, fox, dog, would leave its footprint behind. There's no prints anywhere. What the hell? What happened here? Could have been a hawk, eh? Big hawk come from up sky. Boom, took it from here. It's the only explanation. Hectic. Empty. This here is a very decent crab hole. Look how deep it goes. The whole bloody stick goes in. That's over 1.5 meters long, that crab hole. There's no one home, but no, it's empty. You're kidding. Now this crab hole here is showing us some pretty good signs. See this mud here? That's been freshly digged up, or dug up, should I say. If you have a look, there's another bit inside there. That's freshly chopped up mud. Let's grab this crab hook, see if anyone's home. Definitely got the signs of a crab being in here, but there's no one home. Again, that one's empty. Whoa. Now that is a mud crab hole. Come on, come on. Empty. You're joking. Oh, that was so close. Get here, get here. Oh, that was so close. There he is there, look. Get out of your hole, mate. Oh. All right, there's a mud skipper right there. He just went down here. Oh no, he's right there. We need some sort of bait. I've gone through about 15 to 20 crab holes right now. None of them are providing the goods. So we need to find some bait. Either very, very small crabs like this big, or mud skippers or something like that. I'm gonna start going into plan B right now. I've checked way too many holes. Come here. Oh. Come here, come here, come here. Oh. No. Where did it go? Lost it. Ah. Ah. Gotcha. I think I got him here. We got him. Yes. That's good. That's very good. Here he is. Look at this little thing. Bloody hell, he's a lively little bugger. Just like that, he's asleep. We got a beautiful little mud skipper here. What you can do is you can just quickly bite behind their eyes. It'll put them to sleep straight away. But that there is what you call a mud skipper. They jump around on the reef, on the mud out here. They fly and they hide in these little holes. That there, mud skipper, we're gonna turn that into a monster mud crab. We've checked about 15, 20, maybe even 25 holes. Haven't found one crab in a hole, which means we're gonna have to go into the creek. We're gonna have to get deep in the creek and try to find some crabs. But that right there is a mud skipper, and that there is gonna get turned into a monster crab. We've got a knife, tiny little bit of fishing line, and a very, I don't even know if you guys are gonna be able to see this. This is a tiny, tiny little fishing hook there. So, I'm gonna get the mud skipper right here. We're gonna cut him in half. Probably use the top of my boot because we're in the mud. All right, we've got half a mud skipper. I'm gonna chuck half of this mud skipper onto this tiny little hook here. I don't know if you guys can see me right now. It's like overcast, super cloudy out here. Even looks like it's about to rain, but that is half the mud skipper. Gonna go through his tail with that little hook, pin him again through the tail, boom, push that hook through, expose the barb, and that's what we're left with. Little mud skipper right there like that. I'm gonna launch this out into the side of the mangroves. Hold on, hopefully we can get a fish. We're gonna turn that into another fish. We're gonna turn another fish into a giant mud crab. That's the plan anyway. Look at this here. That's another perfect bit of bait. That little crab is about to go down this hole. Block that hole, block that hole. He's got nowhere to go. Ah, yeah, boy. Look at that little bit of bait. You can't even see it, but that's a little crab in there. That's gonna be great bait. There's a fish. Just had it, look, it's taking line. See that line moving? I'm gonna give it a bit more, give it a bit more. That'll do ya. Ready, set, go. Oh, that's fish. Oh no, we're stuck around something down there. We've got a fish on, we've got, oi! Look at this. Oh no. All right, we've got a fish. That is beautiful. We took a liking to that mud skipper. That's a little brim. First fish of the mission. It's a tiny little brim. Unfortunately, it's too small. These have a size limit, so he's gonna go back. Wait, sorry buddy. All right, he's gonna go back. Boom, see you mate. Here we go, we got fish on here. We got fish on. There's a fish taking the line right now. Come on buddy. Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. There we go. Here we go. Oh, got him, got it, got it, got it. Oh no, it's stuck around that tree. Don't get stuck there. Yeah, doggy. Oh no, it's a javelin fish. Look at this thing. No. Listen to him grunting away. So that little fella there is called a javelin fish. The reason I said oh no is because they've got to be 30 centimeters long to keep them. So that's also not a legal fish to keep. We're gonna have to let this thing go. Hey, we are struggling right now to catch a fish to use for bait to catch a crab. Every fish that I'm catching, it has to be a certain size limit, and we're catching pups. That is a baby little javelin fish. He's going back. Sick looking fish though. Look at the colors in him. They're really cool fish. All right, look at this. We've got a garfish over here on the surface. So I'm just bringing back that bait real quick. Oh, he just got it. He just went down with it. There's a garfish. We've got a garfish ready. He's got it in his mouth right now. Got it. We've got a garfish. What have we got here? Oh, we've got a garfish on. Yeah, that's a gardy, dude. Are you joking? I just brought that bait up to the surface and I seen him swimming along, so I brought the bait up, flicked it back out at him and just let it sit on the surface. That right there is a gardy, man. You are kidding me. Wait, fella. That is bait right there. That's bait, doggies. Now we're cooking. We've got a hand line, we've got a knife, we've got a crab hook, and we finally have a nice bit of bait. So what I'll do is I'll connect that guardie onto the end of this heavy duty hand line, and we're gonna lob that hand line straight into the middle of this creek, hopefully turning this guardie into a big dirty mud crab. Fingers crossed this works, because if not, we're gonna go hungry. That could possibly, even be dinner. So what I'm doing here is I've got a stick, we've got the garfish. Basically what I'm doing is I'm using that stick, I'm just stabbing the garfish through the side, just like this, bring that stick back out of the side, and then feed that line through the garfish, and I'm gonna keep weaving that line in and out, so it goes in, out, in, out, in, out, because these crabs are bloody nifty little buggers, man. They'll pull your bait off anything, so you've got to make sure your bait's pretty much well stitched on the line. That's it, there's our garfish. Chuck it straight out, boom. That hopefully is gonna get turned into a monster crab. If not, we're gonna go hungry. I'm just gonna let that sit there like that. Keep an eye on that line. Once it goes tight, we should be on. Crab hooks ready to party. Everything is so muddy, man. We got fish on here. Hand line just went spastic. Now it's pulled up. Look, it's taking line, it's taking line. Come on. Go, 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 go. Oosh. Yes, got it, got it. We got fish on. Fish on, fish on. What are ya? Oh, it's a catfish. Look at this. It's a catfish, bruh. No way. We just got a catfish. Look at this little fella. That right there is what you call a catfish. He absolutely smashed that little bit of, I had a crab on that time. He smoked it. They've got these 3 gnarly fins. 1 fin right there, 2 petrel fins, bang, bang. They're serrated, crazy sharp. You don't want to be getting them stuck in your fingers. But that thing there, I'm going to use that for bait. That could be possibly another very, very good bit of bait. Also, for all my American followers out there, I've caught a catfish a couple of episodes ago. You all asked me why the hell I don't eat catfish. It's one of the, you guys were saying it's so good. In Australia, we regard these as like, nobody eats these. There's so many better eating fish in these creeks than that thing there. But this one's going to get used for bait. If we get another one, we might even cook him up, eh? I might even cook this, but you know what I'll do? This is what we'll do. We'll cut the head off this catfish, we'll lob the head out there for bait, and we're gonna keep the rest of this in the backpack. If we don't upgrade, I'm gonna cook a little bit of this around the fire tonight and see what it tastes like. I've never eaten one, but they've got like a 1-star rating here in Australia. But there we go, catfish on the board. Oh, there's a mud crab right here. Did you guys see those swirls right there? Not even joking. Don't lose that catfish. There was a mud crab sitting right there, bruh. No way. He wasn't big, wasn't size, but it was still I think he's right there. See that water moving? That's a little mud crab. Anyway, I'm going to take the head off this fella. We're going to use the head for bait, and the rest of his body I'll chuck in my backpack. We'll cook that up around the fire, and I'll test out this catfish. That's what we're going to do with this fella. Look at this. Look how tight that line is. Look at that little mangrove moving look at the mangrove moving. We've got a crab on here. We've got something on here. Oh, it's a crab, it's right there. Oh, that could be a good crab, bro. Here's a good crab, maybe. Oh no, that bush is in the way. I don't want to lose this crab. Here's a good crab, I think. It's very hard to see, that bush is there. Ready? We're going to flick him up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up. Yeah, doggy. Hey, way big fella. That's what I'm talking about. That is a good crab. He is a good crab, man. Let it go, let it go. Let the stick go, big rig. He is lovely. Yes, sir. Look at him. Big dirty dog. That's a good crab, man. We started today with nothing but a crab hook. We turned a little minnow or a little mud skipper into a bigger fish. Then we turned that bigger fish into this crab. How bloody good is that? This thing's gonna be so good around the fire. Oh, this line's getting pulled behind me, look. This line's tight as well, right here. So we've got one beautiful crab. He's a good crab, man. He's gonna go, look how big he is. He is good. Look at the mud we're walking around in right now. And look at how tight this line is. I've tied that one off onto that little branch. You guys can see how tight that line is. That means there's a crab on over there. Here's a good one. I'm gonna put this, we're gonna tie this guy up actually. No way. What happened? Took the bait off. That's what I mean. I left it for way too long and the crab actually was able to take the bait off the hook, off the knot. Damn it. We've got one more bit of bait on this one here and that's all we got left. Time's flying though. It's 3:20 in the afternoon. We've still got to go get camp. We've got to make a camp. We've got to go walk all the way back down there, get the tent, get the camping gear, set up a camp, start a fire, all within a couple of hours. Hectic. All right, we're gonna start moving. We've got one real good crab in the bag. Oh, no way, dude. Like just as I was packing up all the stuff, look at this. Look how tight that line is. We've got a crab on. I hope it's a crab. Please be a crab. 2 crabs around the fire tonight will be epic. All right, he's giving it a pull. Hopefully this is a crab. Get over that mangrove. Come on, big rig. It's a crab for sure. Come on. 1 crab's good. 2 crabs is great. Let's see how big this thing is. Oh, he could be a good one. It's hard to say. Oh no, he's got good claws. He's got good claws on him for sure. He has got good claws on him. Here's a good crab. That's dinner. Do not let that bait go. Do not let that. Oh, here's a good crab, doggies. We need this crab. We need this crab. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, you want to feel how hard I'm pulling on this line. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Over the back. Bang. There we go. That's another one. Here's a ripper. Here's a ripper of a crab. Yes. That's 2. Yeah, boy. And that right there is what I like to call mission complete. Here we have a disgustingly big mud crab. I've tied him up there. We've got, that's the catfish head that caught the crab, all the fishing line, a knife. I'm absolutely covered from head to toe in mud right now. But a little bit of a steam out of here. I've got the other crab in my backpack. He's also tied up so his claws can't go crazy. Once I get up onto dry ground, I'll put this other crab in my backpack. Got a bit of a steam down there, get the tent, and then we've got to find somewhere to sleep. I don't really want to sleep too close to the mangroves because number 1, sandflies, mosquitoes out of control in here at night time, and number 2, there are crocodiles up here. So I reckon we'll try to push in bush a little bit. We'll just find a nice little area, set up camp, start a fire. I'm looking forward to having a chew. First thing I've eaten all day, and we've got 2 big dirty crabs on the menu. Absolutely frothing. My entire body right now is dry and crunchy. I've got a layer, legit layer of mud from head to toe. My hands are like super dry. We've got 2 big dirty crabs in our backpack. Pretty stoked about that. We've got about another 10-minute walk. I can see my marker up here. So I've got a little marker where I've left my tent and stuff. I'll show you guys in a sec. So good. Punch up there, we'll grab the tent, and then we're gonna punch in that westerly direction. There should be a little creek where we can wash up and wash the crabs before we spend a night camping. So it's gonna be a little bit of fun. Stay tuned. My marker is just up here. Look at it. Can you guys see that right there? Yes, that is bog roll. A little bit of toilet paper tied onto a little stick indicating where I left my camping gear, because out here everything looks exactly the same. There's no way I'd probably find it if I didn't do that. But this is what we got. We got a tent, blow up mattress, a little bit of cooking stuff, pillow. Boom, I'm gonna chuckle that inside my backpack. We're gonna keep heading that way. Hello, big boys. Look at these crabs, man. The old toilet paper on a stick trick comes in handy all the time. Lucky there's not a lot of wind or it would have got ripped off, but today's pretty bloody beautiful. Overcast. It's been overcast all day. I thought it was gonna rain at one point, but we're all good. A little bit of a steam, not that far to walk, maybe 10 minutes. Get to a little creek, we're gonna wash these crabs up. Just giving these crabs a good old fashioned cleaning in this water. Also cleaning myself while I'm here. What I've done is I've just got a knife. If you insert the knife down diagonally into the crab there, it puts it to sleep straight away. So we've got a big, beautiful crab here. He's sleeping. Just giving him a good wash, so we're not eating mud around the fire later on. Here's a little bit of a bloody update for you. We're about an hour, not an hour, maybe about a 40-minute walk from where we just cleaned those crabs. I thought if I just keep pushing towards the west, I'll start to hit nice clean ground and I should be able to find a good spot to camp. Well, I can tell you that that is not the case. I've been walking for a long time right now and the whole entire ground is just spinifex. You don't want to be sleeping anywhere near the spinifex. My legs right now are absolutely burning because I'm just walking through this. There's a little bit of a four-wheel drive track. Don't know if you can see that there. I'm following this little four-wheel drive track, trying to find somewhere to camp, but it's just taking me nowhere. Cut that way, I'm gonna get sliced up. If I cut that way, I'm gonna get sliced up. So I'm just trying to stick to this track. Right now we're in the middle of nowhere. I've got no idea where I'm going. We've got two beautiful crabs in my backpack and I really want to eat them. I've got two options. I can keep following this track and see where it takes me. I don't think it's going to take me anywhere good. I haven't seen any firewood. I've seen nothing out here. This is barren land. Or we can head back that way. The troopy is parked about 2.5 hours away. No, 2 hours away. It took me an hour to walk to that creek this morning. So an hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours away. What are we going to do? I don't know. Here we go, here we go. Here is the start of a very, very bloody long night. We made the call. Right now, we're in the troopy. It is 8:26 at night. I've just walked a bloody marathon to get back to the car. The two crabs are in the fridge. They're beautiful. They're going to be fresh for the morning. We're going to go camp somewhere in the troopy, not the tent. But we're going to have them crabs for breakfast. Either way, those crabs are going to be that good. They're not going to be spoilt. They're in the fridge right now. So a little bit of a drive ahead of us, doggies. Driving a car beats the hell out of walking, especially when you've got a broken ankle. This is what it's all about. We've got a long steam down to this little beach we want to get to, but once we get there, the sunrise should be on point. Those crabs are going to taste incredibly good. All right, my doggies, I've got a long drive through these busted ass tracks. I'll see you in the morning. I'm going to cook up some crabs around a fire, hopefully. Oh, good morning. Don't act like you've been bloody just woken up. I've been awake for bloody hours. Look at this, that sun is rising right now. We've been awake since 4 o'clock, so it's been dark for the last 2 hours. Sun's only just coming up. Been sitting around the fire, already one coffee down. Look at this, what a way to wake up. Last night, what an absolute mission, mate. We did some serious Ks walking. Luckily, I think I did the right decision, pulled the pin on the camping trip. We're still camping, we're still solo out bush. We're in an amazing little spot right now, but I think we made the right decision, eh? I didn't have much bloody water in that backpack last night. Talking about water, be rude not to chuck a little billy straight next to that fire right there. I'm just gonna sit this young fella just there like that. That water will boil. Getting a nice big bed of coals going because we have got an incredible breakfast for this morning. Those two crabs that we got, they're still in the fridge right now. They're as fresh can be. So I'm just gonna keep loading up this little fire pit here. We want a big bed of coals for those crabs to cook on. We've got a banging fire. A little bit of a sunrise happening over there. Dude, if this doesn't make you happy, look at this. If that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what does. That is the way every day should be started. Time right now, 6:32 in the morning. Oh, that is deadly sharp. That knife is razor sharp. If you guys are ever out bush and you want to keep a very, very good edge on your knives, first of all, you need a good blade. This one here is from R&M Blades. It's a bloody good little knife. I use this thing all the time. And the thing that I use to sharpen my knives, this here is called a work sharp. So it has a coarse diamond face, and then like a softer one on the top, a leather strap, and it's got a couple of these little rods on top. So you can get a super, super sharp knife out bush. It's tiny, it fits in a backpack. It's what I use all the time, and my knives are forever sharp. The reason why I'm sharpening this knife is because we have this right here, and that there is a little bit of catfish. Now, like I said yesterday, catfish in Australia are rated like probably half of a star, like not even a star. Nobody eats these here in Australia. A lot of American people told me they're bloody delicious. So today we're gonna cook a little bit of this up next to the fire, see how this goes. It's kind of got pretty white meat. If you can see there, the meat's pretty white, so it might taste all right. Here's no slob. It's definitely not a big bit, but it's gonna give us a little bit of a taster anyway. First time ever trying catfish. We've got 2 monster crabs down the back here. Look at this. That there is a way to start a breakfast. That's what we're having for breakfast. Look at this, fire, troop dog, glowing sunrise over there. That sunrise is probably gonna be an absolute banger. And let the coals fizzle out a bit. We've got a coffee down there on the boil. Bruh, this is what it's all about. Being outside, that is amazing. It's about that time of the morning. That right there is boiling water. All right, let's get this off. We'll let that chill out there for 2 seconds. Boost over here. What we're gonna need is this. This is just like a big grate. We've had this in the back of the car for years. We found this in an episode back in the day. Get rid of that lid. Don't need that anymore. I'm gonna launch this between these 3 rocks. Just like that there. I'm gonna boost back over here. Gonna get 1 crab. Look at this thing. This is breakfast. I'm gonna lay that crab shell down. Come back over. Grab this crab. Big boy, eh? Big boy. Shell down. Over those coals. There's about, what's that? There's about 90 mil between the coals and the crabs. Cooking it this way is by far the best way. You don't get any ash in your food. And it's bloody beautiful. All right, we've got crabs on the cook. A little bit of a coffee about to go down. Grab this hot water. You want to smell this coffee right now? Probably one of the best smells in the world. Actually, you know what is the best smell? You can smell the crab cooking and I can smell the coffee. We're in the middle of nowhere right now. It's one way to start a day. If you guys want to get this coffee, it is the signature Field Day Blend, dark roasted drip filters. It's incredibly good. There is a link in the description of the video if you guys want to check this coffee out. It goes alright, eh? Especially out here when you're in the bush. If you could smell what I'm smelling right now, you'd be pretty happy. Ah! Alright. I've got the old crabbing shirt back on. It's getting bloody hot out here. Couple of crabs cooking down here. Coffee sitting next to me. It is time to see what this tastes like. Just gonna rip a fillet off it. Crazy sharp knife. Follow that backbone down. It's got weird skin, eh? It's almost like a shark. Look at this little thing. Tiny little rib cage, hey? Tiny little bones in its rib cage there, but this is what the meat's looking like. It's kind of white. I wonder if you can skin these. I'm gonna make a mess of this. Ready? Watch this. Oh, it could happen. Skin is like shark skin. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Bang. Skin come off quite easy. All right, there we go. Little bit of catfish. I'm gonna do the other side. Let's see how this tastes. A little bit of butter in the bottom of a frying pan. 2 crabs looking pretty good. They're smelling amazing. Gonna lay that catfish in there. Boom. Cook that up just in butter so we get the real flavor. No salt, no pepper, no nothing. I want to taste the flavor of the fish. These bad boys are nearly done. Oh, that is a fine cup of coffee right there. Fish is cooking down there. Crabs are also cooking. If you're ever cooking crabs on a coals like that, what you can do is to make sure that the crab's cooked and not overcooked or undercooked, you pull off this back leg swimmer. So usually when they're hot, you can just snap it off and pull it out. You can see that crab meat there. It's a little bit still, it's a tiny little bit soft. It's cooked, but it's a little bit too soft. So probably another 2 to 3 minutes. That there. Oh my God. There is no way in the world that little catfish down there is gonna beat the taste of that. That is one of the best tasting things ever. Wash it down with a little bit of FDYS coffee. All right, it is breakfast time. We got a little bit of catfish in the bottom of this frying pan. That is what we're gonna try first. Here we go. For all those people that said catfish is amazing, I'm gonna give you my honest thoughts. Ready? That's not good fish. All right, we'll just put that to the side. There's nothing good about catfish. That's why it's got a 1-star rating here in Australia. Sorry, but it's the honest truth. That ain't good. It's a very, very weird texture. It's only cooked in butter, so there you go. There's my thoughts. I don't really like it. We're gonna knock into a crab. I'm gonna rip this claw off here. Boom. First piece of crab meat. Now that we know is gonna taste good. Bro. Now we're gonna see if we can get a lollipop out of that thing right there. That's a big claw. I'm gonna knock it just behind that claw. Oh, that snapped perfectly. Come on, come on. Oh no, it's stuck. Come on. Come on. Yeah, hey! Look at that. That is a lollipop. That crab is cooked to perfection. It's full of meat. That's gonna taste real good. Ready? Cheers. Love yous. Oh man. Yum. Oh, look at that. That is a massive bit of crab meat right there. Oh, so good. Hey, look at that little lollipop, eh? Yeah, man. Oh man. Tell me about a breakfast. Tell me about a breakfast. We came out here to do a little bit of a camping mission. We hit a little bit of a road bump, but that's okay. What I really wanted to do is come out here with nothing and end up with something, and that's what we've done. We came out here with no bait, no nothing but a crab hook. We turned a mud skipper into a garfish. We turned a garfish into a big dirty crab like this. So that is pretty epic. I had a hell time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching as well. Remember, if you guys want to get your merch, get that coffee. There is a link in the description of the video. Go check it out. There's a heap of good stuff down there. I'm gonna sit around here, enjoy this incredible crabs. Look at my breakfast. Look at that for a bloody breakfast, would ya? All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week on the next video. Peace, doggies.